And the reason being why women are suffering and struggling when it comes to dieting is because it's just tons of restrictions. Okay, don't eat this, don't eat that, eat at this time, eat at that time, don't do this, don't do that. It's just endless, right? And you're just trying to keep it all together, like, oh my God, I can't eat this. Oh my God, it's not time yet. But meanwhile, you're starving, right? So there's tons of restrictions associated to diet. Calorie restriction, food restriction, timing restriction. And it's really for short-term gain. It's not a long-term thing, as we all know. So some people might get some results, but the moment you stop dieting, we all know that you gain all the weight back and more. And that's the problem with it. They don't tell you this. The diet culture doesn't tell you to come off of it and then you're going to gain weight. They expect you to be on it for, days, weeks, even months, or maybe even years. And most people don't last more than, a few weeks to a month or two tops, right? I did meet one woman, it would have been last summer, where she dieted for 10 years consistently. The first person that I've come across in 25 years that was able to maintain it for 10 years. But here's a repercussion. I was talking to her about it. She said that her relationship with her husband suffered a lot, and she was still unhappy with her body, even though she was probably very close to our ideal weight, if not at her ideal weight. So it's not really sustainable, whether it's, in terms of your weight or in other areas of your life. And the problem with dieting is that it really doesn't get to the root cause of the problem, which is why women are struggling all the time. Okay, so it doesn't address the root cause. It just tells you, it attacks your issues, being your weight, on a superficial level. Eat this, don't eat that, eat at this time, don't eat that time, and so on and so on. It doesn't address the root cause. And here are the root causes of weight gain, because it's not food. Let me say that again. Food does not make you gain weight. It's what precedes it. What's going on with you, what you're feeling, that makes you reach for food, that makes you gain weight. Okay, so when people are like, the carbs are a bad thing. Okay, back in would have been the 90s, it was low fat. Remember that? Everything was low fat everywhere you went, especially in the States. I remember traveling to Florida, and it was like low fat everything. All the desserts were low fat, but it was like really super high in sugar. Now it's the other way, where, okay, well, sugar's still there, but the carb content is a lot lower. It doesn't address the root cause. Root causes are emotional eating, lacking self-worth, which really means, it essentially means lacking in self-care, self-respect, and self-love. And then also, it doesn't address the belief system. And when I say belief system, it's belief system about yourself, and it's a belief system about the diet culture. And this is what I mean by the root cause. Diets do not address this problem. And these are the biggest reasons why women gain weight. It's not the food. It's not carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are considered macronutrients. These are nutrients that your body requires to function, okay? Carbohydrates are required for energy. So if you're somebody that has high level of activity, someone who jogs or cycles long distance or plays lots of sports, you need carbohydrates. It is necessary in order to give you the energy that you need throughout the entire day. Even if you're not active, you still need carbohydrates. You also need carbohydrates for brain function and hormonal function. Especially now that we're us aging beauties, okay? Our hormones, they're like this, right? Depending on our cycle, what's going on, and everybody's different. If you don't get those carbohydrates, things going to start to happen. You're going to get cranky, irritable, maybe hair loss, thyroid issues, cortisol issues, adrenal issues, you name it.